Poggers gaming poggers. Let's go. Oh no, no, come back, guys. Oh my god, I should plug this in. I should plug a lot of things in. There's so many things I need to charge, and yet I'm gonna sit here and let all of them wither and die while I stream on Halo.com. How are we, everybody? How we doing? How we feeling? Let's go ahead and switch on monetization, please. Go ahead and turn those ads on. Yeah, that'd be nice. The other day we had that really good stream. I forgot to monetize it. So on one hand, nobody had to watch ads. On the other hand, though, I didn't get my my $1 in ad revenue or whatever the hell it would have been. It's okay, guys. The government will just take it in taxes anyway. Doesn't really matter. Haven't been streaming well. What's popping? What's popping with you? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Gaming. It is gaming, of course. There's gaming. There's discourse. There's all things that you could possibly want. And in a couple minutes, somebody remind me to get the new toys. Show you guys the new toys we got for the channel. I went ahead and I think I tweeted about this, but I got did I tweet about this? Did I talk about it on stream? I don't know. I ordered some equipment. So basically all the Patreon and all the ad revenue and stuff has pretty much been one-to-one converted into wonderful equipment at this point. I was just kind of like sitting around and waiting to like upgrade shit for the channel because I didn't understand like how, like what the fuck to look for. But as I have like become less depressed and more confident in the channel to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this bitch needs money poured into it now. I've just been like, there have been some quality of life improvements that are like I want to upload more videos. But I have depression and I have like ADHD and shit, and like I'm just trying to like navigate life. And recording videos can be really hard because just like starting the task is very difficult. So what I've done is I've gotten myself a light. The first of probably, I might get like 3 of these. I got a Nanlite Pavo tube for those who know lighting, if any of you do. Pokemon Pug also has everybody. So I got a fucking light, and I will show you guys in a minute because it is cool as shit. But I got a light because that's gonna make it a lot easier for me to set up streams and stuff. Not streams, but like video recordings and things, because the box lights that I'm using are so big and so unwieldy and take up so much fucking space, and the mere act of just setting up for the recording, adjusting them, fine-tuning them, and they're just like shitty little light bulbs in there that are super hot. Like, it is oppressive trying to set that shit up. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Step number 1, we need like real lighting because we have a real camera, so like may as well, you know, use real lights too, because that's you know, half the equation. Man, I think I suck at video games. What is this? Oh, this is ball game. So yeah, lights, and then I also got this is highly experimental. I'm kind of a microphone nerd, right? A little bit of a microphone nerd, like not a huge one, but probably bigger than most. So it pains me to use something that is not like connected directly to my computer, like recording with a waveform that I can see and shit. Like I like to have, you know, my audio interface and shit, and I like to just have my whole setup. But I went ahead and I grabbed a camera, like a mount mic, like a little shotgun mic, like a little 3.5mm one. And I am interested to see what the quality is going to be like on that. But if it's usable, then that'll help me record a lot more videos, because being able to just set the camera down, not have to configure the mic and fucking sync the audio, and like just streamlining the process to make it easier for me to create content has been kind of my focus. Because I think we could all use a little more content in our lives. I like to make it. It's so fun to make, so I could benefit greatly from making more content. And people seem to enjoy content. It's strange how people like it when creators upload content. It's so fucking weird. Hello, meet a trans friend at the climbing gym. Pug! Same name, Pug! Excellent. Very good. You will now be best friends. Maybe. I don't know. Usually when I meet trans people, we like hang out once and or hook up and then never speak again. But I have a very small sample size here. Good afternoon. How am I doing? I'm doing wonderful. I'm vibing. I'm pogging. We were talking about new equipment we got for the freaking channel. Oh, I probably should have followed through and gotten that kill and not let him grab the fucking ball. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I was focusing on the hubris of talking about YouTube stuff. I would love someday. I talk all the time about like all the shit I'm gonna do like in the distant future. I don't think of good ideas for now. I just think of these stupid like high concept ideas that I have no time or energy to do. But would be super freaking fun to do like a series on how to make videos. Like for one, for me to get better at making videos so that I can like actually be in a position to be qualified to make that. And then to do it would be a lot of fun, I think. Because I love all the gear, I love microphones, and I'm starting to like lights. Lights are becoming a lot of fun, and cameras and shit. Like the whole aspect of the filming and creating process I really love, and I would love to make videos on it. Hey, there I am. Yes, there you are as well. There everyone is. Everyone, all of the people, all 13 of them that exist. I believe that there are an infinite number of genders, right? But like there are a finite number of people, so really there's a finite number of genders, because even if every person's gender is distinct from the next, there's still a finite number of them. So honestly, that's kind of a W for Ben Shapiro, isn't it? He should start arguing that, because then his position would be indefensible. I would have to agree with him all the time. I'd have to become a Ben Shapiro stan. I'd have to become best friends with him and go hang out with him and go... What is it? He plays violin. Start a band. He can play violin. I can... I don't know. Probably, honestly, I'm probably not as musically talented as Ben Shapiro. I do not have the privilege of, like, the hours it takes to become that good at anything. Maybe singing, but I don't do that enough. Fuck. Gender is a myth, Kek W, yes. How do you say that? How do you say Twitch emotes? Do you say Kek W? Kekwa. Do you not say it? Is it just socially like not appropriate? Like it's like it's just established you don't read it out. Well, we're a little bit far beyond that at this point. You know, I don't think we're gonna win this game, and I say that because I'm just so checked out at this point that I'm certainly not going to be carrying. Unless I kill this guy, in which case I will be carrying. Nope, definitely not. Willow's a poggers name. I was just watching another trans streamer who just got a name change like today to Willow, which I think is a fantastic name. It's very cool. It's very cool growing into a new name. I'm glad that you have found one that you like. I'm actually like not completely set on mine, if I'm being honest with you guys. I think if I that's another thing for like distant future deliberation for me. Like, do I really want to stick with this fucking name forever? I don't know. Depends. Depends. I don't know myself well enough to know if I'm if the name is appropriate yet, you know? I feel like a name should like encapsulate the person it's describing in some way, and I don't really have a grasp of like who I am yet, because you know that's just how life is. But someday perhaps I will come up with something better, because my dumb bitch of a mother came up with this one, and I just feel like I should have someone who's good at coming up with ideas and has a functioning fucking prefrontal cortex. That kind of person should come up with the name, and that kind of person should be me once I have that functioning prefrontal cortex. Anyway, isn't his sister a milk truck? Oh, the quotes. The quotes. Kekwa. Kekwa. I love it. Who the fuck? Whatever. Bitch! No! The ball. Bitch! Hey! Can we just... Punch me, punch me, punch me! Yes! I was getting ready to say no balls, but he has balls. No! Damn it. Yeah, I really truly am kinda Skylar. That's like honestly like that's basically the origin of the name. GF literally picked your name for you, Pug. Yeah, I don't know, but the kinda really is like when I was thinking of a YouTube channel name, like I couldn't think of anything that I was enough to like make it like, you know, a lot of channels have like if you think of crans, it was a it's like trans for cranberries. I'm crangender. Fuck, I hate this. But you look at like Philosophy Tube, ContraPoints, those kinds of channels. The channel name describes like the intent for the content. And when I made this channel, I was just like, I have no idea what value I could possibly bring to this world. But I'm kind of me, so I guess that's the best descriptor for this. Echo Nature T, yes, Pog. That is very Pog. HRT. I take it for granted. I was taking it for granted for a long time there. I was wondering if, like, I don't know, when I was deep in the doubt phase, like how much do I really need this? And then it hit me a lot. I've been learning to like pay more attention to my emotions and like what I feel like my levels are like based on different like somatic inputs or whatever. The way the body just tells you things. Learning to actually listen instead of just being like, gee, why do I feel like shit? I'm starting to realize that the real difference maker in life is definitely HRT for me. So I really got to stay on this gosh darn stuff. Yum. This is the most powerful weapon. Yes. God, I love the skull. Hold up. Is there a guy gonna get close enough for me to... Yeah. My favorite. Hold up. Tell me someone's coming around. Tell me someone's coming around. Oh no. Please run up the middle. Huh. I want to punch him. Oh, damn it. Emotions, Pug. Actually, unpug. Nobody likes emotions. So over time, get mostly Skylar, and then eventually a full Skylar. Maybe I might go full Skylar. I might not. I might go the opposite direction. I might nope out. Say no. In fact, I'm not even a little Skylar. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe someday. But I cringe when I say my name. But that could just very well be an autism thing because there's a lot of words that I cringe when I say for absolutely no good fucking reason. For example, the words happy and meal I cannot say. Like it brings me pain, but I force myself to say those words because when I was a kid and I noticed that it hurt to say them, I forced myself to say them because I wanted a fucking Happy Meal. But for me to specifically say those words, and especially in the combination of referencing a literal Happy Meal, for some reason my brain cannot handle it and it results in actual genuine fucking pain, and I feel the same way when I say my name, and that's fucking weird. But there's like a long list of words that I just cannot fucking say. It's fucking strange. Someday I'm gonna make a video once I get like my hashtag official government sanctioned diagnoses or whatever. I will probably make more specific content, but I need like to figure out like where shit's actually coming from in my brain, because there's a lot more shit than I realize between trauma and ADHD and all that fucking shit, and I'm trying to figure out what's what. And when you're talking about it, I think it's important to have that nuance, because God knows I made it out of the TikTok like echo chamber alive. Trauma talk, real rough place, but goddamn, everything is a fucking disease with those people. And it's true that like everybody needs therapy, and like a lot of people attribute certain behaviors like to being like normal when like no, everybody's traumatized and like shit like that. And it's important to like, you know, figure out like your trauma and like recover and shit. But like honest to God, hanging out on TikTok and being told like, yeah, XYZ thing that you do, like, because like another thing that's like up with me, like another thing that I like have no control over is that I take shit like very literally and very like immediately believe pretty much everything I'm told. So when a bunch of fucking idiots on TikTok are telling me like just like stupid shit, I have no way of like filtering that out of my brain. Like I just hadn't developed the skepticism yet. So it was definitely mind poison. God damn, I really did go 28-14 and lose. That was good. So much speed dysphoria. Yeah, yeah, definitely take care of yourselves anyway, because like, I don't know, I feel like bodies that are thriving are probably gonna be a little bit like, I don't know. I just feel like giving your body a template to hashtag grow into a hashtag epic supreme vessel of magnificent wonder, which is exactly what estrogen does to you. It says it right on the box. But having a healthy body, having a well hydrated, well nourished, you know, like I'm sure that's probably beneficial. I for one eat not particularly well, and drink not particularly enough water. Um, so Lord knows what negative effects it's having on me. I could probably have like twice as big titties right now if I just stayed hydrated. Everybody in chat, stay hydrated if you want titties, and if you don't want titties, stay hydrated anyway. I used to think I didn't want tits when I started HRT. I was like, I don't really care if I get titties, or like if I do, I hope that I can hide them easily. Like, I don't know, like, because I was so deep in denial, and I think I'm still like pretty deep in denial on a lot of stuff. But like, I was so deep in denial that I literally was like, I don't really care. And in fact, maybe I don't want titties. Like, I don't know. And now I'm just like, if you took my titties away from me, like, no, I defend my titties the same way that like fucking conservatives defend the right to the Second Amendment. Like people even question the idea like I don't know, like what would you do if you didn't have titties? I just fucking snap and go into a manic rage. Say don't even suggest that, don't even suggest that reality. It's not possible, it's not possible, could never happen. I will always have titties. Come on, come on. Oh, nah, I wanted to kill us both. That's the best thing, running and picking up that thing and killing the person who tries to go for it, but you die too. Just the most wasteful act, and Halo is going to crash now. Good. Normally very anxious and overthink. Agree. Pog. Well, not Pog, but, you know, went to the by LGBTQIA plus club at uni. It went away. Full happy mode. Happy mode. Pog. Took months of counseling therapy to get there. Yeah, totally. It's hard. It's hard. Don't forget to take your HRT. I have the right to bear tits. I don't think I will bear them quite yet, but yeah. Someday when I'm like important enough. I'm honest to God, like in the mindset of like, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like there's like, what was her name? Like Belle Delphine, like she didn't get particularly suggestive for like a long time. Everyone was like, how is she so successful? And she's like, I don't know, I'm not going to become a Belle Delphine, that's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like the titties are in terms of capitalist value worth more the longer they are, and shrouded by fog of war. And I will tell you, my titties will be released the moment it is financially beneficial for me to do so. I'm withholding them from the world. I am not starting the OnlyFans until it is something that will make me so unfathomably wealthy that I don't have to worry about looking for a job again. Because that's the number one concern, honestly, with that kind of thing. Multiplayer is unavailable. Fuck you. Oh, I'm banned. That would explain it. Time to play quick play, I guess. Anyway, guys, don't clip any of that. I'm trying to be more unhinged and just say the first thing that comes to mind more, but I think that's backfiring on me because I think I sound fucking insane. Literally just show my tits to my friends. Yeah, I used to do that. In the Discord, they used to egg me on, and then like I would be the only one sitting there with my tits out, and it'd be kind of weird. And then I stopped doing that. Hello. Hello. Sorry to anyone joining. But yeah, I'm the moment I feel comfortable in my gender, I will definitely, you know, now that I have like, I don't know, I've been hanging out with my friends more, you know, we're like tighter now, and like I'm further along in my transition shit. At some point, it's definitely gonna be a hashtag titties out moment. It's gonna be very fun. I think all my friends have probably seen my tits at this point, but like not in like a group setting. There's something different there. There's something religious. But the reason it's going to be okay is because there are other trans friends in the circle, and inevitably there will just be times, you know. I'm just saying, I didn't used to have an all-female social circle, but now I do. But the social circle really has not changed. Only the people within, primarily me and other trans people, get it. We're becoming women. That's the point. Guys, I think I might be just a tiny little bit tired today. Please find it in your heart to be patient with me. I require oh my god, no, please don't. Oh, thank god that guy sucks ass. Oh, thank god this guy sucks ass. Oh no, he's got a buddy. Fuck. No matter how much you suck, if you got a buddy, you're fine. That's the beauty of Halo. Halo's a game about the power of friendship. Now Belle Delphine's counted on camera and her revenue is at an all-time low. She didn't hide enough. I don't know. I think it was calculated on her part. I think she probably, if I had to guess, if I had Belle Delphine money, I would hire someone or multiple someones or a firm or something to assess my like situation and be able to tell me like, hey, this is your apex, like statistically speaking, like we've run the simulations, like from this point you're probably not going to be growing anymore as a creator. And Belle Delphine saw the writing on the wall. She was like this model of like, because the way that she was doing business, right, doing her content was not going to last forever. No method of doing content lasts forever. And Belle Delphine is extremely intelligent. She's listening to her talk about like content and the business of it and shit, fucking enlightening. But she don't quote me too closely on that in case she has said something incredibly problematic, in which case I completely disavow. But for real though, she's smart and she knows better. And I think she knew when it was time to unleash the assets onto the world. She was like, you know what, this is where I'm going to get the most out of it. And now she never has to like work again in her life. So, Pog, W for Belle Delphine. I guess she, financially speaking, if her goal was to become incredibly wealthy, she has done it. I don't know. I think she should probably be better respected. I'd like to hear more people kind of praising the whole Belle Delphine story, because I, as a shitty low tier content creator, watching Belle Delphine as a content creator is awe-inspiring, because the way she just like does it, like puts on the act, like fucking plays the goddamn like role. Like to me, like I don't ever want to be a Belle Delphine, you know? I don't ever want to live in that universe. And I especially don't ever want to hide myself. You know, the entire fucking bread and butter for me, the entire fucking reason my content is fun to make and I think maybe fun to watch is because it's just like my completely unfiltered, unhinged. Okay, it's very filtered because I'm anxious, but like it's very unhinged and very me. And not like a character. But I have a ton of respect for people whose entire thing is that they're just a character, if that makes any sense. And that's definitely the Belle Delphine way, I think. Or at least I would like to think that a person isn't exactly always like that. I don't know. Not that there's any judgment there, but you know, just saying. Just seems like she had a very good business strategy. That's all. Becoming too queer? No, absolutely not. No such thing. Quake 4's roster? Well, it is an arena shooter. Women friend group? Yeah, women friend group is Pog. Yeah, she worked very hard for that success. I have just such immense fucking respect. I would love to just be that good at something, you know? I guess that's really it. That's really it. It's respect that comes from a place of near envy, but also not, because I'm looking for something different out of making content. Like, I've had so much hubris in my life, right? Like, when I used to be a fucking entitled little fucking white boy running around playing the stock market thinking I was fucking epic because I think I was fucking invincible because I like was super good at that, or got really lucky, I should say. And by really lucky, I mean lucky enough to be like, haha, I'm doing well at this, and not lucky enough to actually make any difference whatsoever in my life, just enough to go to my head. What I'm saying is, in my early adolescence and young adulthood, I was confronted often with the idea that, hey, maybe someday in this life I will be financially successful, right? And I should not talk about this every fucking stream, but we're talking about Belle Delphine, and it's related, okay? I think if you're talking about Belle Delphine, you're already talking about money, because that's like her whole fucking thing, is that she has become a master of translating, turning the fucking algorithm and the fucking online ecosystem directly into money, milking it in the most concentrated way possible. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, what I was saying is I'm looking for something different out of making content, because like if you succeed at making content, the money will be there. If you hit a certain threshold, you know, as a content creator, the money will be there. That's not what it's about. It's about, like, once you get there, like, is your life going to be miserable? If you can't succeed as a content creator in a way that is fulfilling to you, if the content you're making isn't something you're not enjoying, what's the fucking point? Because at the other end, if all that's there is like, great, you now have subscribers, like, fuck. Like, that's fucking sad. That's empty. And that's like, that's why I don't want to be a fucking Belle Delphine, because, like, I don't know. I just feel like right now even my, like you guys are poggers and, like, just kind of, like, real, you know? And I feel like if I've never met an actual Belle Delphine fan. And for two, if I did, I can't imagine what like if someone was a fan of Belle Delphine the same way that some of you guys are, like, fans of me, like, that would be interesting. That's just an interesting... Okay. You know what? Here's what it is. Forming a parasocial relationship, which, by the way, be careful. Lost $1,200 on options, mostly because of Robin crashing. You lost $1,200 on options because you played options, my friend. Not to give you shit, but that is I lost more money on shares actually than options. Every time I played options, I either did okay or, like, phenomenally poorly and then immediately corrected. I played some fucking stupid options. Back when the market was tanking at the start of COVID, I was buying TQQQ puts because the group that I was in on Discord, we were looking at it, and there was a very, very real possibility that, and probably not a very real possibility, but we thought there was, that the fund could legitimately run out of money. Because of just some, like, weird technical, like, clerical fucking glitch, just because of the way that shit was happening at the time. So we all bought fucking puts. We were playing dailies on this motherfucker, and we all got so fucking lucky, like, because the market, like, I forget what it was. I forget exactly what the fucking anything was that occurred. But what I'm saying is, the strategy worked for the wrong reason, and I think I made a profit of, like, $30, but I felt fucking incredible because fucking the market is honest to God. I'm not a fan of capital markets. Capital is not my favorite thing in the world, but goddamn, it's a fun game to play. Oh, I was so close. Oh well, guess I'm just gonna lose now. Yeah, totally. Because at the very least, everyone has a persona on camera, because even if you're not trying to put on a persona, you are trying to remove certain aspects of yourself and hide certain aspects of yourself too. Sometimes completely subconsciously, and you're just like, I don't know. But I've noticed that as I look back on some of my videos where I clearly just wasn't feeling myself that day, and I'm, like, super, like, I'm just not being confident, you know. I'm not taking hard stances in a particular video, or I'm just, like, being, like, wishy-washy about something. I'm like, god damn, bitch, get a backbone. And that's the kind of shit I gotta fucking work on. I gotta learn how to be, like, authentic without, like, you guys can probably see it sometimes. Like, I'll start talking too much about something, and I'll make myself uncomfortable with how much about myself I'm disclosing, and then I'll just freeze up and not know exactly what the fuck, what to do. And I think learning to put on that quote unquote character will probably help with that, because I'll know, like, what boundaries to fucking stick to ahead of time. Streaming is hard. Streaming is hard when you're like it requires actual fucking thought and strategy that I never thought it really did. But it's fun. Good night, good night, good night. Who's going to bed? Who's going to bed? Alligator's going tonight. Going to bed. Good night. Cannot possibly understand what we're talking about. That's good. That's good. Women, don't even worry about trying to think about the stock market. The stock market is for racists anyway. So actually, if you can't understand the stock market, that should be the most validating gender euphoria you ever get. If someone tried to talk to me about like spreads and I was just like, I don't know what you're saying, I would probably feel very honored. When people mansplain, okay, when dudes mansplain shit to me, this sucks. I hate this. I know this is an experience that a lot of trans women relate to, but when people are misogynistic towards me, I'm offended, obviously, but like, there's always euphoria. There's always fucking euphoria. It's great. Literally cannot go tits up. Yeah.
Power items inbound.
Guh. I had a few guh moments too. It was bad. I think, yeah. Don't invest. Yeah, don't fuck with the stock market. Fuck that shit. Part of me wishes I'd kept going, because like if I had stuck to some of the positions that I really was confident in, I probably would be very happy with myself right now. But I think the smart thing to do is to understand that the market's kind of just like fucking stupid. And whether it's on just like the grounds of like being wise or on ethical grounds, here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? I have made look, if you have a skill, if you have a talent, if you have a passion, it is more worthwhile to invest in that than it is to invest in the market. If there's something that you create and that you're good at, and you could like just as easily invest in equipment for that or training for that or whatever it is, investing in your own personal skill set and like inventory of tools to do like the shit you want to do, if you like know what you're doing, probably going to be a better and more fulfilling investment than buying stocks, if I'm honest with you. Like, I'm even on this whole YouTube thing so far, right? Because I buy equipment with like the ad rev and the fucking Patreon shit, even though I like thank people and I'm like, yeah, money's been hard lately, so thanks for the fucking super chat. I am just buying equipment for the channel with it. I don't know why I tie it to like my personal situation, because I'm not there yet, you know. I'm not someone who makes enough fucking money on on YouTube to be like, this is paying bills. But what I'm saying is I do that because it's become clear to me that like if I am making videos and I'm making good videos, then like that's going to be more fulfilling at the very least. Like, this is so much more fun than doing market research. Watching charts and shit fucking sucks. Like, I thought it was fun, but like this is fucking fun. Like, this is fun. I just run my fucking mouth all day. By the way, I need fucking water because I've been talking too much. But like, yeah, why the fuck would I buy stocks when I can buy lighting and like camera shit and like microphones and like shit that fucking, by the way, retains its value in stocks? You know, I bought fucking Tesla at like, fucking 300 or 400, okay, and it fell back down in like the 200s or whatever the fuck. I forget where it was. I lost a shit ton of money on Tesla early on. This is a Shure SM7B. Dynamic microphone, right? Legendary piece of equipment. It is about $400 to buy this new, which I did. If I wanted to sell it, I could have it gone by the end of the week for $300. If I sold this for $300, I could probably have it gone fucking tomorrow. Someone would probably drive like fucking miles to go to buy this fucking thing for $300. Stocks don't hold their fucking value like that. Stocks could fucking disappear, like, and I can use this piece of equipment to like fucking build a fucking like online presence. Like, it's just like such a better use of money than buying stocks, and especially buying fucking options. That's why I'm not a huge fan of like the lottery and shit. Like, people say like, oh, it doesn't hurt, it's fun, you know. It's like, but dude, like, you could be doing so much more fulfilling shit with that kind of money, and investing in yourself. Like, it's just when you're entrusting that kind of shit to fate, when you are handing fate $20 and saying, okay, give me money, that's like low self-confidence. Like, spend that $20 on fucking yourself. Like, fucking, you deserve it. Don't fucking pray. People just underestimate themselves far too fucking much because we have a capitalist society that programs people to believe that they have to be like XYZ thing, and most people aren't that thing, so people just get fucking bleak and depressed and shit, and then you buy a goddamn lottery ticket. No, invest in yourself. Sorry. Sigma woman, Skylar TED Talk. Yeah, this is my shitty TED Talk. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. To be fair, though, this discourse is probably far more productive than talking about, like, Vosh or something, who, by the way, I watched a Vosh stream for the first time today, guys. I don't know. It was, like, slightly based. I don't know. Vosh seems like one of those guys, and that side of like, the Vosh shoe-on head, like, side of discourse, seems to be very invested in, like, being technically correct. Like, they really had this hard on for, like, yes, I am technically right about this, and ContraPoints veers into that territory too. And they talk a lot about nuance, but I agree with, like, the fucking pursuit of nuance and shit, and, like, shit like, you know, like Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse said, like, he said in that interview with Tucker, he was like, you know, if a person of color was in my position, they probably would have had a much harder time, like, whatever. Like, he acknowledged that on Fox News, which is fucking unreasonable to think of, because I really thought that guy was just going to become, like, I thought he was going to become a multimillionaire by just, like, doing, like, talking at CPAC and shit, you know? But he's deliberately putting a stick in the fucking spokes of, like, what could be that future for himself, and saying the right thing. And even though he fucking shot people, and hung out with Proud Boys, and is probably, at the very least, not the most likable guy, you have to agree that that action in and of itself is probably the best possible outcome, because this very easily could have become a situation where there are copycats and shit who are worshiping this guy, and he's doing everything he can to not make that happen. And I think failing to address that and instead saying, just like sitting around and like saying, yeah, but he's racist, don't forget that, like constant hounding, like not allowing people to change is rough, even if those people are fucking unspeakable, even if they're fucking horrible demon tyrants. And it's rough because you're screwing yourself as an oppressed person. Like, if something is being done that's going to reduce harm, like, don't stand in the way of it on, like, because you want to be technically correct, I guess. I don't know. But, like, at the same time, when I listen to Vosh, I'm listening to, like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what the fuck I was witnessing. But you know what's even fucking worse? You know what's even fucking worse that I watched? I watched the Doe versus, what is it, RGR debate, or at least, a little bit of it. I was watching Keffel's stream, and oh my god, that was pain. It was pain. That sucked. I lost big on Enron, yeah. So, debate bros suck. Please stop having opinions on shit. Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of having opinions on shit and being susceptible to just, like, talking about shit I barely understand. I'm literally doing it this stream. I'm literally doing it 24/7. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun. The problem is when people's actual genuine fucking lives and shit are on the line, especially with trans people, like, discourse being fun is kind of dangerous. Because when we lose track of good, like, you know, strategic bearing, and in some cases our very own humanity. Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot, about how my identity is so closely linked to my ideas about activism and shit, and how that negatively impacts my brain, and how I feel like shit for wanting to pass because I feel like that's transphobic, which is fucking stupid. But I've allowed myself to become so fucking focused on my ideas of like just imposing this like ideal worldview on myself as an individual that's just completely untenable situation. A lot of fun, super fucking poggers.
Allied carrier down.
Just came out today, congrats. Which could be intellectual. Yeah, I haven't been exposed to enough of that, and I have to be careful watching him, guys. And remember this, guys, remember this for me, because I have a shit memory. But when I'm like involving myself and talking about that kind of shit, I have a tendency to assume people are acting in good faith and assume people have put a lot more thought into their takes. Like, I assume that someone like Vosh has put a lot of thought into like his takes and shit, but honestly he's probably just spitballing like me. And I tend to be very easily swayed by people, not on like shit, not on matters of like human fucking rights and shit, you know, but like when it comes to like minute like social issues and shit, like ContraPoints, right? She was tweeting yesterday like, by the way, it's wrong to harass JK Rowling, whatever, like, which is true, wrong to harass people, very wrong, But J.K. Rowling was using the whole thing as like a wonderful opportunity to get a dig at trans people when she probably isn't all that in very much danger, probably, I would have to guess. But that being said, when Contra was tweeting about it, I allowed myself to be very easily swayed fairly immediately. I was just like, huh, you know what? She's right. She's right. We probably shouldn't do that. And I came on stream and I talked about it. And I thought about it, and I do feel that way, but like, damn, I was running my mouth about that before I was 100% sure, because I just kind of was leaning into what I gut feeling thought was probably the right thing, which is good, but like, I think I have a responsibility to do better than that. I gotta fucking learn. I gotta fucking learn, but I also have to assume when I'm watching other creators that they're in the same boat, especially Vosh, apparently. Vosh will say anything to unarm it. Same. I'm the same fucking way, which is why I gotta not involve myself, because I fucking just have this absolute fixation with being right, that I have to like stop trying to be understood at all times, because people just fucking don't like that. Dad didn't really understand. I hope he's at least good to you. I hope he's at least nice, even if he doesn't get it. Parents take time to come around almost always. They gotta rewire their brains to handle shit. But usually it gets better. So whatever point you're starting at, look forward to possibly better. Almost everyone I know who is trans, who came out to their parents and got either a neutral or negative response, are now having, if they had a negative response, are now having a neutral time, and if they had a neutral response, are now having a fairly positive time. So, do not despair, my friend. Do not despair. I really do hope things go well for you, and congrats. Came out to your dad too. Pog. Well, I guess everything I said goes for both of you then. Pog. Way too easily swayed. Damn autism. Yeah, exactly. I'm monumentally gullible. I don't have a mental filter to understand like what the fuck is happening. Again, I hate like showing my hand like that because I feel like someday someone's gonna fuck with me if they know that, but I think it's painfully obvious by looking at me. Can we hear the girl voice? You make a regular habit of trying to keep me on track, and I like that. If I remember correctly anyway. I'm gonna go get some water, and maybe if I hydrate, maybe. Literally has no idea what the fuck's going on. Me? Oh, your grandpa? Yeah, that's fair. I was waiting for grandpa to die rather than tell him. Oh, I'm sorry. The sky is green. Well, some cultures don't have a word for blue. And I think we should definitely respect them as well. To unequivocally say that the sky is not green is marginally insensitive. I think you should be aware of who you're talking to and make sure you're not saying that to someone who has no concept of blue, because you could cause them some anxiety. Just a thought. So you should maybe calm down. I'm correct. You are incorrect. I'm moving on to the next comment. Glad he's gone. Supportive. I'm glad your mom's supportive too. I'm glad you are hopefully safe. I hope you are safe. I'm just gonna finish reading these chats and then I'm gonna get some water. Weird spot. Mom is most likely aware. Still processing the fact that she probably wouldn't mind that much. Yeah, that shit takes fucking time to process, and trying to predict how it's gonna go is fucking rough. But you know what? You do it on your own time. I think the most important thing is to do it when you were the most equipped to handle it. So good for you for looking out, and I if she does know already, I hope that makes it go much easier. I hope I'm manifesting this. I'm manifesting that you look out and get parents that decide to Google what is trans and become super fucking woke and supportive. I'm manifesting that, so hopefully you get that. But like not too much, like not so much that it's annoying. Thinking about ditching grandparents' Thanksgiving after they called you a slur. Yeah, they've definitely infringed upon your fucking your being. That is a slight that is, in my mind, not something you reward by vibing with them in the future. But at the same time, I understand that family dynamics are complicated, and there are often just as many reasons to tough it out as there are to not. I personally was at that crossroads with going to see some family, but that family has not done anything quite like that to me, so I'm just gonna go do it. But yeah. Oh, hey, since we got the gang all here, no, I'm gonna get water, and then I will show you. The fantastic new equipment that we fucking got that is going to make our lives so much easier. In the meanwhile, vibe check. Everyone, tell me your vibes. The status of your vibes. Where are they? Are they sitting in the warehouse? Are they out for delivery? Where are your vibes right now in proximity to you? Good? Bad? Speak. Be right back. What do? Have to go. Bye. Bye. Congrats on coming out. Vibes are pretty good. Pog. Pokemon vibe check. Pog. Shiny hunting. Pog. Oh my god. Does anybody know who Candy Evie is? The Pokemon YouTuber. She's incredible. She's very pog. But yeah, just asking for those of you Pokemon gang out there. I'm not actually a huge like Pokemon fan, but I, you know. The vibe is pumpkin spice, donut holes, and Sprite. That actually sounds like a great combo. What the that is not a combo that I would anticipate sounding good, but that sounds really good. Anyway, I have been acutely aware of all my dysphoria today. I had a day like that yesterday. Yeah, Candy Evie. Okay, I don't know how long you've been subscribed to Candy Evie, but she used to have a different profile picture, and you can see it in some of her like older videos. I drew that shit when she was a fucking little baby YouTuber. She used to have a profile picture that was just her head like facing, it was just a little like cute face like looking to the side, and it was like, this was years ago. But yeah, I fucking drew that as fan art, and then she used it as her profile picture for like years. She had like fucking 80k subs and was still using that shit that I just fucking threw together in paint.net. And one day she randomly hit me up. One day she randomly just hit me up, and she was like, hey, here's money. She was so fucking chill. She was just like, hey, you drew this for me, and I've you know, it's been a part of my like brand or whatever. I appreciate it. Here's money. And I was just like, holy fuck, did I just take a commission, I guess? But in reverse. But it was great. It was a very cool experience. I used to draw. This is far too fucking easy, my dudes. Return the flag, return the flag, return the flag, return the flag, return the flag. Oh my god, please. Watching her since 2016. Yeah, Pog. So yeah, I drew her profile picture that she used for a bit. Pog. She's really cool. Really nice. I also almost fucked her over because she was she tweeted asking for like computer advice or whatever, and like I was like helping in the DMs. I was just like, yeah, here's like some computer stuff, because I was like super into it at the time. Skylar's 10 years goes deep. I have a theory that I sent John Mulaney to rehab. I have a theory, because I tweeted, okay, I'll get back to Candy Evie first. I almost screwed her over because I linked her to a fake computer website that I didn't realize was fake, and I was like, wait a minute, do they have a UK division? Does NZXT have a UK division? No, they do fucking not. So yeah, I had to be like, wait, don't use that. And then she was like, okay. And I've not spoken to her since I embarrassed myself like a monumental fucking dumbass. So I'm very intimidated by her now. Shows drawings. Okay, maybe someday I will show old drawings. I haven't drawn in a long time, but maybe someday we'll flip through like my high school like doodle books or whatever. Does someone sprint juggling? So pissed. Hey, that's part of the game. She is lit. She's amazing. John Mulaney rehab. Okay, so John Mulaney obviously is having a bit of a time, right? As we know, he was in rehab for a bit. There was some discrepancies in who he was dating and who he was fucking, you know, and certain people are pregnant at certain times that are inopportune. And I don't actually know the whole situation. I just know that John Mulaney's life went a little fucky mode for a minute there, and Coke was a part of it. But all that shit. We're just gonna ignore the fact that she almost sent John Mulaney to rehab. No, I did because I tweeted at John Mulaney. I didn't tweet at him actually. I just tweeted into the void, John Mulaney isn't funny, one night, and I woke up the next morning to thousands of notifications because he quote tweeted me, and he was like, what did he say? Holy fuck, hold up, what did he say? Let me see if I can dig this up, because the tweets are gone because I deleted my Twitter. But no, I can find it. I can dig it up. But basically, he quote tweeted me saying something like, no, but he does fucking act exasperated about normal things or something like that. Like, just this, like, totally John Mulaney thing to say. Like, he basically owned me. He ratioed me, and he just destroyed me on Twitter. But it's very funny that John Mulaney found a tweet that said John Mulaney isn't funny that was not tagged in him. He was searching his name on twitter.com, and I am not important anyway, but I especially was not big then. Like I had like half as many Twitter followers as well, technically I have fewer Twitter followers now because I have a new Twitter, but like there's no reason for him to have seen my fucking tweet. There's no fucking reason other than for him to have been digging and digging through pages of John Mulaney, like just like John Mulaney on Twitter. And it's not something that he made like a regular habit of, to my knowledge. Like that was like kind of like a step out of fucking line for him. And almost immediately thereafter, the entire like fucked up John Mulaney arc happened. It was really fucking funny. So yeah, I sent John Mulaney to rehab. I really got in his head there, rent free. Sorry, John Mulaney. John Mulaney, honestly, I was too mean to. He's probably funny, just not my taste. Did I get the new Twitter working? Good question, guys. Those of you who are not following me on my new Twitter account, if you could try the link in the description and let me know if it fucking works. My Twitter's been bugging out. I think it's because I took the same screen name that I used to have. Like I switched the screen name out before I deleted the other account. So Twitter's kind of bugging out. Like in this new account, I will get notifications meant for the old one. Like shit's kind of fucky. Which is really funny, and it's gonna be really funny if I have to make Twitter a third time because it's bugged out permanently or something, but yeah. Oh shit, that's a guy. Oh well. Well, I don't want to assume anyone's gender. After all, in Halo there are technically no canonical men and women. We are all just configurations of phenotypical traits, which is amazing. Did I take your advice and delete your mobile Twitter? Yes, I did, and I don't remember if it was you or someone else who said to download a link in the description works. Pog. Someone said to download an archive, and I did. The archive is insane. The archive of my old tweets is... I didn't know that Twitter actually gives you like this crazy little package. Like it gives you this not executable, but like this web file you can run in like whatever browser that allows you to browse your tweets like you're looking at Twitter. And it's like way better than like Twitter advanced search because it's like just reading from your computer, you know. Talking about a Discord, has that progressed? Discord has not progressed very much because I am still trying to make it be safe, and I need to make sure that I have all the resources available when I start it. I think I just need a bigger pool of like I'm really picky about mod candidates and I want a bunch of mods. So yeah, I'm like super like weird and like paranoid and like almost superstitious about who I pick as mod, by the way. So I just want to say, if any of you go on to become like super power user chat members and I don't make you mod and you're like, well, why the fuck? There's probably no actual reason other than that I looked at the stars and they were a little bit scrambly and Mercury was in retrograde and then I flipped a coin. This is probably why, not because I hate you. But yeah, I'm very particular about that, and I want to make sure that it's like super safe before I start it. So that is the hold up pretty much. Yeah. Yes, yeah, thank you for telling me to download the archive. That's gonna come in handy in the future, because not just because like it's gonna be handy for content, because I'm gonna look back and see like all the shit that I used to say, and I've already looked back and saw some fucking stupid looking shit. I used to say some stupid shit. I deleted a lot of it. Like throughout the years, I have gradually gone back and done searches for shit like Hillary Clinton, you know, on my Twitter, and deleted pretty much fucking everything. And I regret that because I wish I could still see it. Does it ever bother you to see your dead name somewhere, even if it isn't in reference to you? Yes, every time. Why do you think this whole fucking Rittenhouse thing has got me so upset? He's not irredeemable because he's racist or because he killed people. He's irredeemable because he has the unforgivable, unspeakable name. Fuck Facebook, fuck Instagram, fuck all that shit. So good for you. That's a good mental health move, I think. Drawing that distance. It's a very, very good boundary, very good self-respect move. Poggers. GG. Epic. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Twitter archive. Water. Tempted as fuck to delete your YouTube. Honestly, save anything that could be interesting to you in the future. You can download shit pretty easy through YouTube in the Creator Studio. So anything you want to like archive, and then just fucking nuke the rest. Honestly. I regret leaving such a crazy like trail online of like stupid shit. Like my online footprint is just like, it's like me playing Halo and watching Let's Plays up until about 2012. And then there's a brief window where I'm not online, and then in 2016 I leap back onto the fucking web dick first to go post nudes and be racist on r/the Donald. So like somewhere out there's just like the fossilized remains of what used to be my online presence, and I dread the day that I have to confront that. Because Lord knowing, you know, eventually at some point passwords just won't fucking work anymore or some shit, and then it'll just be fucking open season. Fortunately, I don't know if there's anything in the archives that's bad enough to actually just like, you know, but I don't think I was ever that bad. I think the worst thing that you could probably ever find if you looked, other than like nudes, which I don't think are bad innately, is just like probably me saying the N-word somewhere, which obviously is not fucking cool, and not pog, and is some real fucking sad shit to do. If you're in a life position where you're saying the N-word, you've truly fallen. Gillette ad 2 years ago disliked it. It's funny. That's really funny. God, I'm trying to remember exactly what that was. Was it the Boys Will Be Boys one? I don't remember. I hear, man, every time someone talks about sports people, I'm sorry, that sucks. The Donald is gone. Yeah, but you know how it is. Fucking shit's still out there. Just, and by the shit, I mean like shitty forums. I guess my shit's also still out there, but I was not only a bad person on the Donald, I was a bad person in many places. It's kind of inescapable. Like I have a just like fucking I don't even know if I could find everything if I tried. Like if I tried to clean up my online presence, I don't think I could do it. So I'm just fucking leaving it. Just like whatever. I don't know. I'm just assuming that I'm going to be like, people who know technology could probably tell me more about this, but I'm assuming it's very fucking easy to literally just find anything on anyone, including doxing them and finding their address and shit. Like it's fucking futile to try and hide. I just assumed that even among the 28 of you, at least one of you could figure out where the fuck I live, in like a couple hours at most. So, I don't know. I try not to worry too much and just be ready to fucking, just have heavy objects around the house. Just be ready to fucking beat people down if I have to. Because once you're posting shit, it is open goddamn season. Damn. People who take PE way too seriously, they're just doing their best. They're just doing the thing that they know how to do, my dude. You just gotta let them vibe. They're operating on their wavelength. You don't even get being banned online. People go online to be mean because abusing people is a way for hurt people to feel better about themselves, whether they realize it or not. Usually they think they're doing something good, but you know, the people who are fucking online bullying and like know what they're doing piss me the fuck off. I used to roll with some dumb motherfuckers who thought that that was funny and who thought like Chris Chan was the funniest shit, and like I was fucking super down with that and like super like vibed with it. But in retrospect, it's like, damn, that's fucking gross. Fucking vibing and thinking like locals are funny. Just, no, locals are not funny. It's like the lowest tier. Cyberbullying is not funny. God, we used to cyberbully people too. We just fuck with people. It was not cool. It was not like it wasn't the worst. It was never like harassment or anything, but like we started, okay, one time in 2016 there was a Magic the Gathering group, like tiny community that was similar to ours. It was kind of like the alternate dimension version of like our friend group, but they were like more like, I don't know, they were just, I don't even know what about them made us hate them so much. But we basically all made alt accounts and tried to penetrate their friend group, and it was just the stupidest shit I've ever seen in the universe. I noped out of that pretty fucking quick and just started like passively tweeting into the void on my alt there, and then you know, shit just like disintegrated with that whole op. They used to call them ops. If you hang out with people who do ops, think twice. Those are dumb fucks. They're dumb fucks, my dude. Like, fuck. Should be pretty obvious, though. Bullies tend to be overconfident, not vice versa. Overconfidence tends to be the, I don't know, in my experience, people that I've known that have been overconfident have been definitely overcompensating for deep self-doubt. Genuine overconfidence is very rare. Very, very rare. Typically, there is a deep fear of being inadequate that is paired with overconfidence. And at that point, it's not really overconfidence, is it? Google your legal name and you can find anyone's address in 30 minutes. Yeah, probably. I should honestly just like let my dead name drift into irrelevance if at all possible. Just any fucking trace of my full dead name. I'm definitely, when I change my legal name, gonna just like scramble the whole thing into an undecipherable, like I'm just gonna make my last name like a fucking, like a really secure password with an exclamation point in it. I'm gonna make my last name like a second social security number. No one will know my true legal last name. Unless they hack my Twitch account and then find it. Which would probably happen. Wasn't transphobic or homophobic or racist or nationalist before going to uni. Reddit, was a ranting site, deleted that account to really point out security and docs concerns. Yeah. I tended to delete my bad takes because they were... Was that an accessibility ramp on that staircase just then? Was that like a really shitty accessibility ramp, or what the fuck was that? It was interesting. It was like rounded in a little part of it. Had like a little like grate on it. I don't know how to describe it. Interesting. A lot of stairs going on here, actually, come to think of it. I mean, I know it's an arena shooter, but just world building wise. Holy shit! Damn it! I was trying to get close enough to make that hurt him. Change your last name because you hate your dad. Incredible. Well, joke's on him, I guess. Screw it out of your stuff. It's on the Internet Archive. It's impossible to remove stuff. Yeah. That is life, I suppose. In this digital age. Again, it'll only be a matter of time before my fucking address is public fucking knowledge. I don't know. That's the kind of thought that makes me like think about like guns. Like trans people are so funny about guns because like we're 50-50, like toe the leftist like line, and like we are either so like anti like violence, anti-gun, anti like everything that we're super anti-gun, right? Or we are so like, I don't know, we're such good comrades that we just see no need to disarm the populace. But trans people are so 50-50 on guns. Is there a $100,000 there's a, wait a minute. What is that? How many gameplay hours does that translate to? How long do you need to fucking play to get that? your last name, but you have zero idea what to change it to. Think it over. Live your life and keep it in the back of your mind, and someday you will find it, I'm sure. That's my strategy. What do we need, last or second names? Because tradition, I suppose. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's I don't know. I like it. Family, like having a last name that's not your, like, I like that we do first name, last name in hashtag the West, because, like, you have, like, the individuality of the first name, which is, like, the primary identity, you know, on a day-to-day basis. You're not defined by, like, your family name, but you still do have that unifying factor there. And as someone with basically no, like, discernible family identity, like, no pride in my last name, no, like I just don't give a fucking shit. Like, I love my sisters, but I just don't give a shit about my family, in terms of, like, oh, we're a family. No, fuck that shit. So, like, hard for me to understand why people like last names sometimes. But, yeah. Pro-gun, blind and too unstable to own one. Yeah, crossbow. That's the closest you get to owning a gun. Yeah, you know what? A crossbow would probably be something, would be fine. It's probably not a good idea for me to own a gun. Probably not going to be the most comfortable situation if I ever decided to do that. I would have to, like, I would subject myself to, like, some pretty intense psychiatric, like, evaluations just to make sure there's nothing left in there, you know? Give my noggin one last little shake just to make sure there's not a little bit of crazy left in there before buying a gun. Because God knows, probably not a good idea for me to have one. Crossbow though sounds great. I have other methods of home defense though. If I ever need to throw the fuck down. I got this shit. I got this fucking shit. At the very least, I have marvelous escape plans. It would be so hilariously not worth it to try, I guess. Like, I want to set up, like, okay. This is a new thought for me, but, like, I wonder if, like, influencers and shit who, like, have, like, crazy houses and shit build in, like, escape routes if they ever get, like, fucking doxxed and invaded in the night. Like, I wonder if, like, Hassan has, like, a hatch next to his bed that he can climb into if they ever find him, which I assume someone has already found Hassan's house because it's a fucking $2 million LA property. But shoot a thing or person with a gun. I would probably like guns just mechanically. I love things that are equipment that do things. I'm just fascinated with them as a matter of objective fact. But the fact that it can take life, it's not something that I quite like. I don't like carrying knives around, for example. Yeah, guns are one of those things where it's like, it's cringe when it gets to a certain point. Like, I understand advocating for the potential utility and necessity of guns, but, like, the way I see it, the actual implementation with guns tends to just be like, oh, we're going to do the stupidest shit ever now. You know, when you hear about guns, very few genuine self-defense fighting yoga. It's my ultimate martial art that I've been practicing. Owning source to do fighting yoga. Okay, now I'm reading that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm not mentally stable enough to even trust myself with kitchen knives. Yeah, I've earned kitchen knife privileges, I think, at this point. And I never lost them. I mean, I probably, yeah, I never lost my kitchen knife privileges, but yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to gain my gun privileges. I'm probably never going to be stable enough to where I'm comfortable having a gun. God damn. Yeah, that's another, like, good reason I think to live in, like, a fucking YouTuber house. Even though YouTuber houses always go to shit, at the very least, like, it's probably less likely that you get, like, swatted or doxxed or you know, murdered. You're gonna get doxxed, but because you live in a YouTuber house, but, you know, murdered. Probably be a good way to cover yourself, or at the very least make sure that your room's at the end of the hallway. I don't know. You only have to be faster than the other bread tubers when they come for us. I know I'm not a bread tuber, guys. I know I'm not, but I have this sinking feeling that maybe someday I will be. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about leaning more into just like fucking vlogs, like going full, like I already have the shotgun mic and I already have the camera. I should just get a gimbal and fucking run around and record myself like a dumbass and do nothing in particular. Because I think that'd probably be more productive than like fucking dumbass philosophy ass fucking breadtube videos. Like I was shooting that like it was a BR. I'm a dumbass. Do I want that grav hammer? Of course I fucking do. Hi, I'm not cool AF, but thank you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm coolish. Take off. Come on, talking about weapons in American culture. So fucking furious as a Kiwi. Understandable. Fully understandable. Salutes you. Ooh. Cops who kill people who are swatted need to be charged with murder. Absolutely. If you are knocking down someone's door without a warrant, and then they die because you're a dumbass, that is your fucking fault. Police just need to be exposed to more liability for what they do. Police need to be held accountable, like in the same way that doctors at least should be. I don't know how accountable doctors are held. I think malpractice is a fairly serious offense, right? But if your job is to protect people's lives and you fucking suck at it, that should become a personal problem very fucking quickly. But it never seems to for these fucking cops. Oh my god, your boyfriend's a watch Rich. Oh my god, that's crazy. Never told him about me. That's amazing. That's amazing. Damn, I feel bad now because my channel's probably not the best source of information. That was one of my original ideas with the channel, is I was thinking about trying to make like trans videos for cis people, like on how to understand this shit, because a lot of cis or trans content is geared so heavily towards trans people that it's just indecipherable to cis people. Like they don't know what a fucking AGP is, they don't know like the fucking backhanded like sarcastic shit I'm saying. But then I realized that I just don't give a fucking shit, and I'll educate people when I can, but like I'm not about to spend every fucking day making videos about that shit so that I can fucking baby cis people. I'm not cool, I'm hot. Pug. I guess so. Trans woman finally starting age 13. 2 weeks, Pug. 2 weeks, Pug. That is soon. Soon as Pug. Very good. Congrats. Very, very epic. Show one of my videos to your girlfriend. Pug. I hope that went well. People seem to tend to immediately share me with their significant other. I've noticed that. Like, this is not the first time that people have said that to me. Pog. Yeah, whatever. Let's be careful, everybody. Let's be careful when we're doing things. I'm sure it goes without saying, but if you're handling something with the power to take life, be it a gun, bow, knife, you know, hell, even a plastic bag when mishandled could become potentially fatal. You know, just be careful. Be careful with things. Be mindful. Look out for yourselves. No face changes, I cry. I thought the same thing. I still perceive myself as having no face changes. But I don't know. You can be the judge of that. Go watch my fucking videos and see if you think my face has changed. If you think so, then your face has probably changed a similar amount. We as trans people tend to not see our fucking face changes, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying like be nice to yourself. Be fucking nice to yourself, because you are working hard. You are working hard on your fucking vessel. It is deserving of respect, okay? And sometimes we struggle to see ourselves accurately because we are so used to it not being Pog, that when it is Pog, that it's hard to catch up and see it that way. You are Pog, probably more Pog than you realize. Be gentle with thyself. Sorry, don't need to get in your fucking brain with unsolicited self-help video, but also we practice our positive affirmations around here, okay? Now let's kill this man. The man has fallen. Unfortunately, I did not take his life. It sucks. Getting an assist sucks because you're just as responsible for the crime, right? But you didn't get the kill. Please don't like take that out of context and make me seem like a serial killer. Um, Guy like too scared to tell him. Really good friends. Don't want to ruin it. That is a relatable thing. I've been there before. Don't know what the fuck to say though, because I immediately ruined it. Don't take that too serious though. Your mileage may vary. That is a tricky situation though. Best of fucking luck. Face you still got much. Literally look hotter every day. It's nearly incomprehensible. That is Pog. Say there's some Pog affirmation. My face has definitely changed. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot see my face changes. I can't perceive them. Still boy moding in school. Yeah, I'm boy moding most of the time too. Boyfriend. I was literally. Oh my god. I have a bathroom story from today. I have a bunch of gender stories this week, but bathroom story from today. I'm gonna get more water actually, and then I'm gonna tell this story. But don't let me forget to tell you guys. Maybe I shouldn't leave my team in the middle of this. Fuck it, guys. Tell me if anyone comes. If someone shows up, then intervene. I expect to be alive when I get back. Figure it out. Someone remote into my computer. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not challenging anyone to that. I'm just afraid it would actually happen. You know what's great for when you're getting water? Cup. Bring your cup.
Taking damage. Enemy team nearing victory.
Pog. Oh my god, I'm still alive. You guys are doing a great job. I'm so proud.
In my sights.
I have the best chat. You guys kept me alive for a whole, however long that was.
5 minutes remaining.
Let's grab this gun and immediately get dunked on with it. Yep, dunked. I am adjusting so much. I cannot ever get comfortable. Everything is always slightly asymmetrical, and that's not okay. Operation remote in this guy's chair. That's funny. That's funny. I literally cannot get fucking comfy, guys. This sucks. I have this mouse pad that I have draped over my bed in the dumbest possible way. Hack my chair. Fuck. Yeah, anyway, so, oh good, I was losing kill, that's great. Hack the enemy team and made it impossible to kill you. No, you didn't. Clearly, you're lying. You're lying to me, don't lie to me. So, fun little tale from today. I went into the epic men's room, because I still do that. It's just so easy, it's so easy. It's so easy to go like, guys, urinals are Pog. And the secret to the men's room, right? Like when I'm wearing a mask and shit, like, and have my hair down and shit, like it's definitely a pretty easy male fail, right? The first time you look at me. But the thing with the men's room is, and if there's any trans men in the chat, here's what you do. Here's the takeaway. If you look like you belong there, if you act like you belong there, doesn't matter what the fuck you look like you just will be ignored. Or at least it's been my experience so far. When I go in with a mask and shit, and like a fucking big coat and shit, I do get like double takes and shit sometimes, but so far no problems. But today, I walk out of the men's room, and I'm standing there because there's this kid in my way. He's looking up at me, and I'm looking down at him, and I'm trying to like get around him, but he's like just standing in the middle. I don't belong there, but I go there because it's easy. And he's just like looking at me, and he turns around to his dad, and he's like, are you sure this is the men's room? And then I walked away. So yeah, Pog. It's so late. Not sure whether to try to fall asleep or get up. Fall asleep. Always get sleep. If sleep's an option, get it. Don't feel comfortable in a men's restroom. Yeah, I don't feel super comfortable either, but again, I just am, I don't know. It's this I'm trying to figure out where that comes from. I know convenience is an aspect. I'm someone who's like, I'm a little fucking bitch. I'm a little fucking bitch baby, and I'm in and out of the bathroom all the fucking time because I just like, I don't know, drink a lot of water, I guess. I don't know, but or just like my kidneys are fucked up and I should get that investigated. It doesn't really matter. But the thing is, the convenience is one thing. The not having to fucking sit is another thing, right? Like that's like a whole fucking battle. Because especially when you're wearing like a giant fucking coat, like I wear like a long ass fucking coat. It's just like I don't want to fucking try to hang that shit up and like fucking like. And I do live in a fairly like transpositive place. Like I'm probably not gonna get dunked on, and I don't do this in like low. Like if there's a chance that it's gonna be me alone with another like dude in there, I won't do that. I will go into the women's room. But if there's like a bunch of guys coming in and out, there's like kind of cover in that, you know, like it's safer. So I don't really mind that so much. If it's a busier bathroom. Going to kill somebody real quick, and then I'm going to read the comments. I totally should have done the thing that I was going to do before I started this. Passed long before you came up, Pog. Beat if you go in there now. I'll just forbade you from men's room even before HRT. Amazing. Almost got hate crimed at school last month, and I... Wow, okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Maybe I should not be so blasé in talking about that. Because I guess I have a very privileged experience with it. 5-2 though. Trouble passing in the room. Yeah, I don't know. Just your own ears. Your nose are just piss sinks. Yeah, it's true. It's true, but God, it's convenient. Why does it only crash in comp? Why does it only fucking crash in competitive? What the fuck? Whatever. Just launch it again. Okay, so, other story. Fuck. I don't want to tell this fucking story. It's cringe. But basically, I went to... Urinals are piss sinks. Yes, I know. Hate crime recently. Drinks were thrown at them. What the fuck? What the fuck? I guess it's only a matter of time before that fucking happens to me. I should be being more careful, guys. I'm probably too reckless. Never able to stage fright. Yeah, it's way easier for me to urinal's just mechanically easier for me. Just like hardware wise, like sitting is difficult for me. Like everything just like crimps, like the whole system. Like I just need space, okay? I need space. And like sitting, I've always sat at home. I never stand if it's like a regular fucking, like if it's not a urinal, there's no standing. Only stand at urinals. Like it is indecent to stand anywhere else. But if a urinal's available, I mean that shit's fucking easy as fuck. Like fucking, I don't know. But I should probably get in the habit of using the correct bathroom. Maybe I should just get GRS to force myself to use the right bathroom. That's the solution, honestly. Right. So story. Sitting on the toilet is considered to be a sign of weakness. I'm weak. I admit it. So I went to fucking Taco Bell last night. And... Or was it the night before? I went to Taco Bell very recently. And I decided it was time to try my voice out. I was feeling very confident about my voice. This was 2 days ago, yeah. Feeling very confident about my voice on that particular day. And I'm not feeling very confident about it today because my voice is fucking raw from talking too much and being dehydrated. But I figured I'd try it out. And I might have told the story yesterday, but I ordered a I ordered a Nacho Bel Grande, and I ordered in my voice. I switched it on and I used it and it was great. And when I got to the window, it continued to be great when I was getting gendered properly, and the guy was being like super jovial and chill with me, and like playful, and like I just felt like I just felt like a fucking woman sitting there being talked to like by like a straight dude, the way that a straight dude would speak to a woman, like, which is like weird. Like it's a weird perspective to get because I don't, I haven't seen it much. Yeah, but men treat women way fucking different than they treat men. Way the fuck different. Welcome, and I'll keep it over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have fun on your walk. So yeah, so I was using my voice, but then my voice slipped halfway through the conversation, and when it did so, he like became immediately disinterested and just like kind of like waved me on, like he like thrust my food at me and like slammed the window, like fucking like it was clear that he was just no longer interested in talking to me when he realized, and I was just like, damn. So even if I have told that story already, it's definitely worth a second fucking tell, because that is a sad little tale, but it was fun, it was good, it was worth it. GTA the Defective Edition. If you're playing games right now, what are you playing? Resident Evil 3 Remake. I want to play more games. I want a Let's Play channel. I want to stream more. I want to play video games. I want to become a gamer. I want to become not depressed so I can be a gamer. I used to be a huge gamer. And I remember the feeling of gaming, but I don't. What about big team battles? Play big team battle. But like, it's just not as fun. I want to go back to when it was fun to make like Let's Plays and shit. Pog. Sorry, I'm making my Thanksgiving plans, everybody. Did we ever hear the girl voice? No, we didn't, because my voice is fucking fucked up today. And if I try to do the voice when it's like, when I'm like dehydrated as shit and my voice is fucked up and it sounds like shit, I'm gonna fuck up my whole night and just feel dysphoric for the rest of the night. So, pass. One of these days we'll do like a dedicated voice training. Sorry if this seems insensitive, but I think you failed the quick time event. That's funny. That's funny as shit. I failed the quick time event. I love it. Slipping into a man voice. Just 100% incapable of doing a man voice. Hate it. Never want voice drop. Yeah. Unfortunately, the answer for us is that we just have to practice constantly, and we have to switch it on and have to do it. Like, the only way to get 100% like passing all the time and never slipping up is to do the voice exclusively. Is to switch exclusively to it, and it's going to take a while after that for it to like fully lock into my knowledge. Like even the best like trained person, like without daily like integration of the voice, will always be doomed to slip up at some point, which is why I gotta start fucking doing it more on like stream and shit, because like fuck. My voice is always a girl voice. That is true. That is true. That is true in a technical sense. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if my voice makes me dysphoric because it makes me dysphoric, or because like I think it does. I think I'm starting to see gender dysphoria differently than I used to, and starting to realize that certain things are gender dysphoria. Like when I was successfully using the girl voice and passing like perfectly and shit, I got this like absolute rush of euphoria, and I was like, oh, that's Pog euphoria. But once it was gone, like the pain set in and I realized like shit, the way that I don't like value myself in conversations, and I see myself as being like annoying and not worth listening to, like the mental image I conjure of myself when I'm talking is always a man, like, and the only way for me to change that is to fix the voice situation. In order for me to see myself, like myself accurately, no matter how other people see me, I have to put in that work. And I resisted that for a long time. I love that tag, lesbian. Resisted that for a long time because like voice training is hard, and it would just be great to sound like this instead. but like I think sounding like this is killing me slowly, and I need to fix it.
Grab the power seeds and bring them back.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
A thing that stands out to me, a thing that stands out to me about the modern man is just how much he wants to play video games. I agree. It's an astute observation.
Incredible performance, Spartan.
I love picking these things up and throwing them. It's so much fucking fun. I mean, this is just so fun. Like, just getting constantly shot while the shit's being thrown basically at you. Oh, that's bug. Oh god, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. This is fucked. This is fucked. Oh my god, I made it out. How the fuck? Holy shit. How did we do that? We got a shit ton of these fucking things over here real fucking fast. Plug. This is very interesting geometry on this map. Oh. Just gonna go ahead and make these deposits. Get those XP points. I'm carrying, honestly.
Has reached half.
Came in hit Xboxes. Gonna play a lot too, yeah, Pog. Totally agree.
One power seed remaining. Your team just scored.
There you go, boys. For watching Bad Spray Day on. Thank you. I think that's a very high level compliment. Very few things will comfort me when I'm dysphoric. So if my shit can be a fucking comfort in a moment of dysphoria, that is a fucking that is a high honor. It truly is. Gonna go have fun. Bye. Bye. I can't promise I'll have fun. I am playing video games after all. Tired as hell and going to bed? Good stream? Okay, have fun. Bye. Have fun sleeping. I think I'll probably go soon too, but before we do any of that, I really want to try to say fuck this game and just like stand here and be a complete drain on my team while I show you guys a cool thing. I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to be nice to my team. Wait a minute, these are bad guys. I should shoot these guys. Why am I letting these guys just walk around? Why I never reply to your Twitter comment? I don't know. I don't know what Twitter comment. I don't reply to a lot of Twitter comments. Just fucking I'm trying to make a better habit of like if I'm busy with something, right? And I get a YouTube or a Twitter comment, I am starting to make it a personal policy to like not respond, because I used to have this really bad like personal habit of putting like full time and effort into responding to every single comment. Like it's very hard for me to like draw a boundary. So yeah, if I ever don't respond to someone on a platform, the reason is because I do not have that fucking attention span anymore in my life. Super hype. See face app grill filter. Look at them too much. Think they're early. Yeah, careful with those AI generated anything. The fucking Halo crashed again, by the way, which is fine because we're gonna do something fun instead. We'll do maybe if we properties, can we reset this? Can I reset my camera? That would be great. I guess I could just make myself bigger. Hold on, I'm just gonna make myself large. Yom. Pog. And I'll bring over my chat window over here. Oh, we're having fun now. I gave you depression, I'm sorry. FaceApp has helped in her. Yeah, gotta be careful with that. I wanna pull up the Fewer Thoughts Head Emptier playlist. Oh, that is aggressively loud. Okay. Give me a song that doesn't suck. How about that? You ever consider that playlist? Kinda want the original No Thoughts Head Empty playlist. Oh, the Going Shopping playlist is great. Perfect. So, except for this song. Let me pull up my chat. Where's my chat? Hello, chat. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna grab it. This is way too fucking quiet. Give me some music. Mean it. Mean it. Pug. Okay. Yeah, looks great. So like, thank you. I appreciate that. I gotta get something done to it soon. But what do we got? Where'd it go? Okay. This is the Nanlite Pavotube 2 6C light bulb. Except that it's not a bulb. It's probably like LED, I don't know. Fooled face app. Yeah, I love that. When AI is when AI genders me properly, that's that real shit. But anyway, this fucking epic light is our new to know a better word, that's fine. That is some face changes, yeah. Thank you. But this light's gonna save our ass because my lighting is always such shit in videos, but this thing is fucking insane. Let me turn it on. Hold up. It's got like a little loading animation when you go to turn it on. Hold up, watch this shit. It like charges up and then it's on. Oh god, I forgot that I had it set to like max brightness. Oh my god, no, turn it down. Okay, well, just to demonstrate how bright it is for you guys, it's like a fucking lightsaber. Like I'm holding the sheer force of the sun in my hands. This is unreasonable. This is actually fucking insanity. Oh my god. Sorry, I almost knocked over my bowl of almond milk that I have on the ground. My life is complete chaos. Yeah, so anyway, this is a great light. I'm gonna turn it down now because my eyes are burning and it's not even facing me. Oh Christ. Please. Alright. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and 9%. We're gonna turn this down to 1%. Minimum brightness, and it still hurts to look at. Let's see, let's try another mode. Let's try another mode on this, huh? Bruh, yeah, flashbang. I mean, this is 1%. Take that shit to a rave, right? Like, it's even got like a little thing, and it's magnetic too, and it's got mounting points on like both sides. This could easily become a part of a cosplay, very easily. Apparently it has like an hour battery life on full fucking blast. But you can hook it up to an external power bank, so it has as much battery life as you can carry on you. Try to burn out camera, realize our retinas. Bruh, this is a fucking Logitech C920 piece of shit fucking dumpster fire camera that I've had since 2016. It's fine. But yeah, this could be really fun to implement into a cosplay. If there's any cosplay that has like something that could benefit from this. It's like $80, which is probably less than some people spend on lighting elements for cosplay, if I'm being honest with you. Like the really fucking dedicated ones. What is this? Hue 0 to... Oh, can I change the range on this? Hold up. Can I change the hue change to a more limited range? That's a crazy setting. I'm gonna see about that. Set that to 100. Switch, turn that down. It gives you a hue range from 0 to like 3 something or something. I don't know how many colors there are. Let's see. All right, I'm making the range narrower. I'm gonna do it like 100 to 110 or something and see if it... Yes, it's staying in this green range. Cool, so if we expand this to like the outside edge of the green range on both ends, then this is just gonna be it's gonna pulsate between various greens, I think. Hold up. Hue loop, dim, 100. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm just busy being fascinated with this. I'm having too much fun. 100 hours of 1%. Yeah. Waiting for the eater to dissolve. Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm having too much fun with this little piece of equipment. But I mean, come on. How could you not? Okay, that's a little too yellow for me. To like 60, 96. Yeah. So now we just have pulsating greens. We have the Shrek light. Here, let's see. Let's just set it under my desk here, facing away from me, and turn the brightness up. So this thing is honestly enough of a weapon. If some motherfucker comes in here with a gun and I hold this fucking thing up on 100%, there's no fucking way you can aim at me. There's no fucking way you can look upon me. Like, fucking shoot me. I dare you. I have a lightsaber, bitch. But C920 is not that bad. No, the C920 is fine. But yeah, I like the area behind me. See, it's a very pog. But let me turn this. Hold up. Let me show you the true magic here. The true magic. 100%. The true magic is this setting because we have. Hold up. Changing mode. Changing mode. Changing mode. I don't know what G/M is. I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna turn this down from underpopulating. Yeah, I guess so. There. Now I can look like I have tits. I still don't look like I have tits, and in fact, I just look awful. So I'm gonna go ahead and. Shit. Yeah. Watch though. Watch. I'll try to defend myself with this, and I'll be getting swatted, and I'll try to like blind my assailant, and it'll be a cop, and then they'll sue me. Because swatting. But anyway, so the magic is I made eye contact with an angel. No, I'm the devil, okay? I'm bad, I'm evil. But the magic is that you can change the color temperature. You can adjust it and and you can change it to like whatever. My videos are way too yellow, the color temperature is completely fucking wrong. But having this fucking thing, like I'm gonna have to put it a ways away from me and like face it away from me and shit. It's bright as shit even on 1%. But yeah, I'm gonna see what this thing does. I'm gonna see. Is that a language? Yeah. Okay. What happens if I change this? Interesting. I have to look up what that is more, but basically point is it's going to make recording a lot easier because it's going to be easier to have a consistent color temperature, and from recording session to recording session it's just going to be easier. And therefore easier to make more content. So yeah. Sorry, I was trying to put it down in a way that keeps it safe. Spooh my Simdom cup, yeah, probably. They can't clock you if they're blind. That's funny. I'm Angle, not Double. Yes. I want to sleep. Good night. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. A cute Angle. That's funny. That's really funny. It kind of is though. Yeah, I think guys that I should probably go to and rehydrate. I don't know what else to do tonight. I have a lot of shit that I have to do. Like I could put sheets on my bed finally. Or I could cook food, maybe. But instead I think I'm going to stare at the ceiling and lament my existence and feel the weight of my ever-degrading body sinking into the mattress, wondering what one of these times will be the last. Just kidding. That is not what I do. That's not what I do. I go run marathons and shit. That's what I do for fun. Have you seen that hour-and-a-half documentary on the Fast Pass from Disney World? No. Is it good? By the way, I'm looking at myself. I don't know why I put myself up there. I could put myself right here. We could be making eye contact. I'm not having fun with that. Oh no, don't. No, the window's snapping. Oh, be careful. Oh. Okay. But no, I'm not familiar with that. Please fucking inform me before I leave. Yes, I will sit here in silence waiting to hear details about the hour-and-a-half documentary and the Fast Pass in Disney World. Should I do a react video? Is it transphobic? Could it be loosely interpreted as transphobic? Because that's enough for a react video. DM it, Pog. Poggers, thank you. As for the rest of you, Farewell, everybody. I hate ending streams. I don't like ending streams because I want to vibe more. But you know how it goes. At some point, you must go on. I really like streaming more than making YouTube videos. I hope someday that I can just say fuck it and just stream instead all the time. That's the dream, probably. Actually, that's probably stupid because I say stupid shit when I stream. The really smart thing to do would be to not stream at all, because one of these days I'm just gonna say the stupidest fucking thing anyone's ever heard. It'll all be fucking over. Definitely not transphobic or about anything. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm leaving.